So I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game. So.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. Man, it is Tuesday, April 8th. And Turf is under the weather, but I didn't want to miss. And clearly, at this point, I could have. This is bringing me back to my old school days. Oh, that's what it is. I wasn't feeling some things. Yeah, this is bringing me back to the old school days, day one. I don't think I see a single soul in here. Okay, I think I might have somebody on X. Shout out to that one person on X right now that came through. Okay, we see some people starting to pop up. I do know my brothers and quite a few others are probably, doing their thing too. And Turf has kind of been gone for a little bit. Hold on. Colin. Jason Strickland. Colin. Shout out to Jason Strickland. Colin. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Let me know if you can hear me. That's one of the things I'm always struggling with, right? So, for anybody that is here, hello, Jason. Appreciate you for coming through. Let me know if everything sounds good. Turf is finally back home. I will first say, shout out to my GGs. What a season. A heartbreaking season as far as, not making it to the Nationals as far as NCAA Gymnastics 2025 season. They had a great season. Great group of girls. A bunch of seniors were absolutely going to miss. So, absolutely. Shout out to my GGs, man. My Gopher girlies. It's not over, right? If you saw my post on Facebook, you saw we coming, we ready. It's just only fuel to the fire. But with that being said, shout out to none other than Maya Hooten, a living legend up at University of Minnesota. She will be competing on floor in nationals up in Fresno State, April 17th, 15th to the 17th, I believe. So, yeah, shout out to her. Well-deserved, amazing career, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea. Believe it or not, a lot of y'all are going to probably end up watching a whole lot more college gymnastics than you ever would have thought. It's pretty interesting. It's not what you think. Ultimate team sport, too. So, Ski Hammer's in the building. Shout out Ski Hammer. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. This is definitely going to be one of those flybys. As you can hear, I can barely, talk out without, my nose. It's a pretty stuffed up day. It's a rough day for your boy, but I felt I needed to be here. I wanted to be here. Not only needed to, I wanted to be here. I was here last week, but it still wasn't, it wasn't the same, right, if you will. And I'm finally back home. Like I say, gymnastics season is officially over for us. So we'll see how it goes. As far as my content creation, I expect it to go through the roof. Like I say, I was going to cancel today because, as you can hear, I'm just a mess, man. So, we're definitely not going to have a long show today unless we get some kind of guest or, somebody to come come through, or maybe somebody blesses the channel. Who knows? Things like that can happen. This is the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show, ladies and gentlemen. So you never know who will pop up. But yeah, with that being said, let's just dive right on to it. Right, we're going to again just go through the coaching staff revamp. Right, we got Pete Carroll leading the bunch, coordinator in Chip Kelly, known for his offensive strategies. We got PG back in the building. That is huge for all involved because it continues some kind of normalcy, at least specifically on one side of the ball. And that's the beauty about Pete Carroll and PG. Their philosophies perfect. They fit very well. You got a special teams coordinator, Tom McMahon. He's going to continue to lead, obviously, there. Uh, we're gonna always point out what people are gonna point out. Offensive line coach Brendan Carroll, Pete's son, some of that nepotism. Shout out to Brendan. I got faith in him. I think he's gonna do outstanding. Personally, senior offensive assistant and Bob Bicknell. I mean, I'm not going to dive into him. You can go and look at all of that stuff, right? Defensive pass game coordinator, defensive backs coach Joe Woods also joins the secondary. Yeah, we might as well dive right into it. Player acquisitions and departures, right? So obviously Geno Smith back with Pete Carroll. The defensive additions have been Jeremy Chin, cornerback Eric Stokes, linebacker Elandon Roberts, and of course, linebacker Devin White, aiming to address key defensive gaps. Now, I have not been around to discuss my feelings, which I thought was way more polarizing than necessary, if you will. Just based on, the cost, if you will, if you want to just get down to it, the transparency and the monetary value of what we paid for and the potential upside. In terms of Devin White, I get not being a big fan about Devin White, but you have to understand some people have ties to players to where they just know how to push their buttons, if you will. That's the easy way to explain that. And I mean, obviously, Tom Brady has played with this guy. It's Tom's money and people, resources on the line, if you will. So, I mean, I think we might get the best Devin White you can get based on those circumstances. I think we paid like $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. That's easy peasy. That's easy work. There's absolutely no reason to feel like he's, if there's anything I can hear one saying is you're still in a position for somebody else. But we are so far behind from that respect, whether it be depth, however you want to see it. It's a solid addition considering what, where we came from, what we've lost, right? Regardless of whether you liked Diablo and or Spillane, gone. So we got to do what we have to do. And it was very, very important for that. Let's hit up the chat real quick because I do see a couple of faces. Anthony Circle, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Raider Ryan is in the building. That's what I'm talking about, man. Raider Nation, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Here we go. We always have one, some, who knows. Mr. Brandingo. Welcome to the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show, where we love people's opinions. Raiders haven't won Super Bowl in 41 years. I get it. It's been a long time. Yeah, you're right. I mean, dare I ask who your team is? Dare I ask, you know, I don't know. You tell me, man, so that we can have a real conversation about teams not being in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna guess you're a Chiefs fan. That's gonna be my guess. Anyhow, man, welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy it. Talk your talk, however you feel like it. Anthony Zirkle, could Jeremy Chin play more as a linebacker hybrid? That's a great question. Uh, I would say it's very possible to use him more for the run than you will, typically as a safety, if you will. He's got that stature, not a linebacker build by any means, but he plays with that stature, if you will, and it's pretty impressive. What I've seen from him, his ability to fill holes. He's a hitter. He comes to bring the heat. Uh, so I mean, yeah, I would assume we could use him more. I don't see him having to come out of the game in third or in short, or fourth and short. I would probably I'd rather take out the other if that's the case. So yeah, that's what I see. One of my main mans. People always supporting the show. Eric Raiders, Haters, Hunter, Erica Channel. Salute Nation. I would rather take JNT over Will Johnson. Man, that's a good call out, brother. That's a good call out. And I can understand that. I just wouldn't go that route. And the bottom line and honest truth is, I don't see Janty as being a full piece. Will Johnson he's not I'm not going to sit here and say he's locking down, your number one wide receiver out the gate by no means. But he's a more solid cornerback than the two that we have, in my opinion. And that includes JB. But hey, I don't know. We obviously don't have Jack anymore. I mean, the quarterback position is pretty thin, so it wouldn't shock me at all. It wouldn't shock me a single bit if we went Will Johnson route, especially now after letting go Jack Jones. It's a very good possibility. Very, very good possibility. Geo Max in the building. Salute. Raider Nation, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. I also see my guy Ramos Scotty, Mr. Raymond in the building. One of my long-term friends from day one. One of them day one guys way back. He is an adamant Janty and Milrow fan, ladies and gentlemen. So he's the only one I think on Instagram. I need to get this brother on YouTube. So the chat can hear what he has to say. I vehemently disagree with him. And it's all good. That's why we do this, man. We love to go back and forth. That's my brother. But yeah, I'm not with y'all in terms of JNT. I've already given plenty of reasons why. Hopefully no one continues to think that Turf is a JNT hater. In no way, shape, or form is that even the case. I just think at his size, even though I've come clean a little bit and said, if I were betting and my bet was already placed, I would be a little nervous after, watching his size. The one thing that I want to say stuck out is Pac-Man Jones. Pac-Man Jones, he doesn't think he's going to get drafted in the first round, which is wild to me. What Pac-Man Jones himself said is he thinks Henderson's going to be the number one running back. I've been trying to tell people one of the biggest things that stand out for Devin Henderson out of Ohio State, he's an every down back. He is truly an every down back. He's got a bigger size frame than Janty, believe it or not. I think I want to say he's at least 3 inches taller than him, maybe. I'm not going to go into the statistics on that side. I just think he's very undervalued, even over Omarion Hampton, who is my number one back. Let's keep it. Hey, I'm standing on it. I said it 10 toes down. I believe Omarion Hampton is going to be the best back out of this class. He'll probably have the best. I think he'll have the best statistical season and probably look the best. If it's not him, it'll be Devin Henderson from Ohio State, because he goes somewhere where he's just going to be well utilized and as an every down back. I'm telling you, people, I can't believe that people downplay blocking and pass blocking and running backs being able to do all those things. It amazes me that people don't think those things need to happen anymore, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but if you look at Henderson and his tape across the board, every down this kid can stay in. He's not a liability. He's going to be one of the better running backs out of the backfield, including over Omarion Hampton. And, that's where I'm standing. Even though I've said Omarion Hampton is going to be the best running back, statistically, et cetera, out of this draft for the first year, if you will. Long term, who knows, right? That is what it is. Yeah, who knows long term, but we'll look into that when that time comes. You know what I'm saying? So we got Anthony Zirkle in the building. My guy says, in my opinion, you can't get a great quarterback in the later rounds. Running back is pretty deep. I pass on Janty, try to trade down and make Johnson a value pick. Hey, man, I got to be honest with you. I like everything you just said right there. I am actually in favor of trading back and trading down. And in fact, for the first time, we will have a mock draft today. And depending on what we get, we will actually entertain a trade down today. This will be one of those where we look to trade down and get as many picks as we can get in the second and third round. That's our goal, right? So we'll set goals. We'll do that in a little bit. That's going to be the fun game for today. This is a freestyle turf Tuesday. It's coming off of a long gymnastics season. Once again, I want to shout out to my Gopher girlies. Man, what a season. What a run. You guys don't understand the beauty of college women's gymnastics. It really touched me, man. For real. You're going to see a lot of that, too. I'll just put it to you that way. So, yeah, Geomex. I like Omarion, too. He's stout. Yes, he is. He's going to be bigger than all of the guys. He is truly that typical every down back. He's more along those JJs, right? The Barkley's, he's not anywhere in those talents, in those realms. I would say he's much closer to Josh Jacobs than he is to Barkley. I don't know too many guys that are, on that level and having their own thing outside of Barkley. Obviously King Henry, right? And there are some up and coming young guys, young guns that's really, doing their thing. Bucky Irving. Shout out to Bucky Irving. He's looking good. I mean, there's a lot, man. That's why it shouldn't be any surprise, right? Shouldn't be any surprise that there are a lot of great running backs this draft. I'm sticking 10 toes down with my my comments on this having probably the best running back draft of all time. I'm sticking on that. And yeah, that's where I'm at with it. We got Bart in the building. Shout out to Bart. Do you think the Raiders will draft Ashton Jeanty? Bart, Jets fan, Oklahoma. Oh, I know. Sorry, Bart. Jets. Yeah, we are number 1A and 1B as far as the most dysfunctional front office on the planet. So, welcome to the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show, man. We are like two peas in the pot. But they're trying to make changes, right? Our crew as well as y'all. We are actually really trying to make some moves. I like some of the moves you guys have made. I like the Fields move. Even I don't know. You're probably gonna ruin them. If things continue, right? I like your head coach pickup. I hate that y'all fired Salah. Y'all should have never. Salah, and AP were two different worlds. So yeah, no reason to even, get into that conversation. But as Jack has it, Bart, excuse me, I think the Raiders will draft Jeanty. No, absolutely not. And I'm praying that's not the case because I think there's a much bigger pick that'll have a bigger picture problem solved, with a player that you can plug in and they're there for 10 years, for their career, if you will, as far as being a great pick. Jeanty, I don't think he's an every down back. Again, I'll say it again. I don't think he is an every down back. Bart, I would probably disagree with you on this. As far as Jeanty being the best player in this draft, I don't know, man. It's too hard to say who's the best player in this draft because there's too many players. I don't even think he's going to be the best player at his position, Bart. Real talk. I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't see him by any means being the best running back, let alone best player, right? And there are just some monsters. Let's be realistic, Bart. There's some monsters in this draft. Exactly. You just hit it, right? Abdul Carter. Come on, man. That could be the best player in the draft. It could be one of these quarterbacks, man. Everybody keeps sleeping, and even I say don't trade up, right? As you can see, I'm not, if Shador falls to us, great. But if he doesn't, I'm all set. You know what I mean? I'm fine with it if we can trade back. You know what I mean? I am absolutely fine with it. And yeah, it is what it is. Same Dream Chaser, you're a funny dude, man. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. That's a good one, though, man. Raider Nation. Shout out Dreamcatcher. Appreciate you for coming through. I hope you enjoy the show. And right, Anthony Zirkle. Deep draft. Pause. It's no sense to draft at 6 a running back that you can get in the second round. You can get in the second round. You're going to be able to get a starting running back for the next decade or however long he holds up, right? Depending on how you use him. That's just the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. We got Geo Max, my mock draft. I drafted back, picked up. So you drafted back, picked up Hampton, Watts, and Higgins. That's what trading back can do. Orlando. I agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah, I 100% agree, and that's why I have no problem with trading back. Um, I'm on that boat. That's why I say we will look and see today. My family is in the building. Got him, Steve. Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hope you enjoy the show. Real talk. No Jack Jones. Welcome, Travis Hunter. Yeah, that's a dream. That's a pipe dream. There's no way we get JT. Travis Hunter. Hey, Bart. Travis Hunter could be the best player in this draft. Period. Right? It's, we just got to see what happens. We got to see how they play him. You know how it goes down for him, man. Yeah, Steve. Hampton is more physical running back. Getting the second round, it's gonna be high in the second round. You have to be real top. You have to be real top, high up in the second round. If you're gonna do that, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Hey, Steve, I agree. That's another thing. It's one thing to do that in the NFL, and then you create a reputation for it, and you can do it like only 3 running backs in the history of the game that had consecutive 300 carry seasons, if you will. There's literally only 3, like Eddie George, uh, Sweetness, Walter Payton, and I forget the other one, but there's not many people that consistently got 300 carries a season and actually lasted the season. It don't go that way. And even though JT is looking crazy stout as far as run, honestly, it looks like he put on weight. I don't know if they weighed him at Pro Day and that weight was still at 211 at 5'8", but I'm not going to lie. He looked a whole lot bigger than that to me. He looked a whole lot bigger than that to me. So, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what he did to gain that size overnight outside of, some of the obvious, which I'm not faulting him in any way, shape, or form. It wouldn't shock me at all. I've had that conversation. I'm not going down that road. It's the whole steroid thing, but it is what it is, man. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Anthony Zirkle. I'd rather call up an Elder Huggy Bear Justin Vargas. Yeah, I agree. Bart, did Janty play in the week conference? Absolutely. He played in the conference that nobody will ever dominate. Again, in the style they dominated, which is our Marshall Faulk. Trust me, you're never going to see that ever again. None of these running backs come close to a Marshall Faulk. None of them. Not even, you can't even talk about them in the same breath if you're asking me. It's not even close. And that goes for any type of running style game. We're talking Marshall Faulk. And for me, Marshall Faulk, he's on my Mount Rushmore. Probably. And that's saying a lot. I don't know if I've ever done my Mount Rushmore of running backs, but it's going to be hard for me not to have Marshall Faulk there. I think he is the best at his style of all time. Of all time. He was more of a pass down back than most. I could do a whole show on Marshall Faulk. I am in Marshall Faulk. I fell in love with Marshall Faulk at San Diego. I'll never forget that for as long as I live. Y'all got me over here bromancing on running backs, but I saw Marshall Faulk with my own 2 eyes at San Diego State. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I just don't know what to tell y'all. Yes, it was the Mountain West. It was still a crappy division. It still is a crappy division which is why some people don't give much credit to a guy getting 370 carries to do what Barry Sanders did in like 260 carries. Like, it's that's why it's a joke to even compare him or even talk about these guys like a Barry Sanders and a Marshall Faulk in the same breath. I mean, Barry kind of stands alone, but even still, you can actually have a conversation about Marshall Faulk when you're talking Barry Sanders because they absolutely share some of the same traits. No way was Marshall Faulk as shifty, but shoot, Marshall Faulk had him in speed, right? They they complement each other as far as the things that they do best. I mean, bottom line, I don't think anybody's ever put Marshall Faulk over Barry Sanders. I'm not, but you could argue it. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not arguable. I think that is the bias in me, though. Again, like I say, Marshall Faulk he's definitely at the top for me as far as on my Mount Rushmore. I can't see not taking him out. Like, there's a lot of guys that had that type of style, right? That third down back, always, coming out of the back, the blocking, running the ball off tackle, between the tackles, outside, everything. Yeah, just different. Yeah, y'all got me going off on yeah. On a tangent on these running backs, man. But yeah, he was one of my guys, man, for sure. Yes. Zirkle, yes. Eric Dickerson, monster. Another guy. He's not on my Mount Rushmore. And I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for that. I don't know. Again, I mean, beautiful style. One of the best styles, beautiful style. One of the smoothest running styles of all time. I don't think you're gonna ever hear somebody say he ran ugly or anything like. I mean, just ran like a deer. He's just smooth. Eric Dickerson was that dude. I was a big fan of Eric Dickerson. I would take obviously my guy Marcus Allen over Eric Dickerson, but again, Clay, and I don't know, the stats probably prove that too. I don't know. Maybe they're neck and neck. I don't. I've never paid attention to Dickerson's record other than the one he may still own, which is most yards from line of scrimmage. But yeah, it is what it is. I know it's scared, but they got me in here, right? It's 8:36. We haven't even started the draft, man. I barely got through the monologue, man. They got me going. Yep, Bo Jackson was amazing, but a huge fan of Napoleon Kaufman. Missed those days. Shout out to that. You bringing back old school, man. Washington, that University of Washington. He was a joy to watch as well. Just the ability to shift and just quickness like no other. Quickness like no other. So yeah, that's where we were at on those defensive additions. Offensive signings, y'all know we got guard Alex Kappa, which, hey, you could consider that a Tom deal. And hey, maybe again one of those guys. I know how to push this guy's buttons. Don't worry. We'll put what needs to be put where, and there you have it. Right there, you have it. So. Running back, Raheem Mostert. Again, that's another reason why it's like, why would we go for a Janty where, in my opinion, he's not a better version of Mostert? Mostert has track speed, ladies and gentlemen. Track speed. He can take it to the house at any point. I mean, we're not going to say that about Janty. We're not. We're just not. Nobody's going to say he can bona fide take it to the house in the league where you got safeties. You got linebackers running 4.4s, 4.5s. So, I don't know. The angle helps, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the angle really helps. So, Excuse me. And don't forget, we still have Sincere McCormick as well. They're all the same type running backs. That's why it's, you know, if you're going to get another same type running back, he better be good at pass protection. Y'all know where I'm going. If I can't get Omarion Hampton in the second round, I want Devron Henderson from Ohio State. That's what I want. So we'll just have to see how that goes, right? The departures that are notable, obviously, Spillane and Trayvon Moehrig, which I believe we got some upgrades. You know what I mean? We got some upgrades there. And another one that I ain't gonna lie, it hurt my feelings. I didn't like it. We got rid of my guy Nate Hobbs, man. Nate, Hype Man Hobbs was another one of my favorites, man. Shout out to Big Corey in the building. Well, not in the building, but Big Corey, Hype Man Hobbs. If you know what I'm talking about, where I got that from, and why I've been calling him Hype Man Hobbs ever since. Yeah, he is now a Green Bay Packer, and that hurt. I won't lie, that rubbed me the wrong way. It definitely rubbed me the wrong way. So we'll see. We need some help at cornerback, and I think it's very clear, especially now with Jack Jones gone. I think it's very, very clear what where we're probably leaning towards, unless obviously we see something happen. It's very possible something happens. You never know. But retentions, right? As far as retentions, we all know one of the biggest was Matthew Butler. Kanai Mauga, I don't even know if that's true. I don't know why it is. Don't get me wrong, I don't think he's terrible. He's just, he never really produced. And I forget how many years, right? Yeah, he's on his third year. And we just have exclusive rights with him, I believe. I don't know. We'll see how that works out, right? Guard Jordan Meredith. Everyone's pretty happy about that, right? Pretty happy about that. And one that I was, pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie, because shout out to my guy, man, my number one little young Obi Ace, my nephew, Rundown. He wants an edge in this draft. We always need an edge and want an edge, even with the edges we have and things we've done. But having Charles Snowden after this year, hopefully he's learned a whole lot of lessons on and off the field to keep him around, which is big. That's actually really big, ladies and gentlemen. Snowden showed up. He showed up and showed out. So, yeah, absolutely a good situation in terms of keeping Charles Snowden, as well as Sam Webb at cornerback. Again, I'm not saying the guy is great, like he's a corner. No, it's depth. It's somebody that's been there. It's consistency. It's all those things, and we absolutely need as much help as we can get right now in terms of secondary. I am struggling on us, getting nothing in return for Jack Jones. He was really already on the fence of being a solid 2, let alone us thinking he was a solid 1. I don't know. It's just a tough call. It's just a tough call. Real talk, Raider Nation in the building. 805. What's good, Turf? Salute my guy. Salute to you, my man. Appreciate you for coming through. As always, hope you enjoy the show. But yeah, I like Sam sticking around. We're gonna need some help in those situations. moving forward, without a question. I do have a quick little synopsis on what's going on with the draft, but I will answer this one last question from Mr. Zirkle. Thoughts on Decarian Richardson? Could he take a step up? Also, Sam Webb from Missouri Western State College has found a way on the practice squad in the roster for 3 years now. Exactly right, Anthony. And I mean, right now I would say Sam Webb is actually ahead of Decarian Richardson. But I mean, this might be the year that Decarian Richardson takes a big, huge leap, right? Look what happened with JB. His first year wasn't all that great. Injury, right? Second year came out and balled, right? So we're holding on to Jacorian Bennett right now, and as of right now, he's our number one quarterback. And I won't lie, that scares me. I brought myself to the front of the congregation on Jacorian Bennett because he has showed out. He's done his thing. So, yeah, I really think it's going to be something we absolutely have to continue to grow and work with. Again, these are the reasons, ladies and gentlemen, why Turf does not think we will go past 8 games. Right? Everyone asks. That's why, right there. That is why, because I just don't see how, with the amount of holes that we have. We still haven't even talked offensive line, just a lot, but we got 15 minutes left into the show. So for this last segment here, let's go on ahead and get it cracking, right? What I would like to do for this one is let's go on ahead and finish off this draft. Finish off this hold on. Chrome tab. There we go. Mock draft. Share. Boom. There we have it. The mock draft. Uh-oh. Let me see how I can do this here. Let me see. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I think this will look better. There we go. This looks better. All right. So, for these last few minutes, let's go on ahead and go through this draft. And guess what? Yes, absolutely. We are looking at trades today. And the only way we trade is if we get 2 positions, second and third. Things have two. We need 2 back, guaranteed, and it won't be low as far as that swap. We're not going past like 15, and we're going to need two picks in return for that one. Absolutely, 100%. And we can negotiate some other things, but we're going to look. Roguel. Shout out to Rogue. My bad, Roguel. I was looking over the wrong thing. Go Niners. Appreciate you for showing up. Hope you enjoy the show. Go Niners. Good luck. Okay, let's do it. All right, so let's see where we are with it. Okay, so San Francisco is offering a trade. This is an intriguing trade. Let's see. Who do we have? Let's see. So let's look and see what was drafted, right? Why is it only showing Who's the number 1 and 2? I can't see it. Travis Hunter is there at 37? Hold on. Why is this? This is annoying right now. I mean, there's no question. We're drafting Travis Hunter here. I'm not trading back. I'm not doing nothing. This is giving us a void being filled on both sides of the ball. Who got drafted? Obviously, it's Cam, and this is wild. Hold on, we gotta figure out how to view this. We gotta figure out how to view this. Why is it? There we go. Okay, so Cam Ward, Will Campbell. Are you serious? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I'm with you, my guy. I'm with you, Gio. I'm just letting y'all see what's going on here because I'm still blown away. This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. So here we go. We draft Travis Hunter, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we just drafted Travis Hunter. I am blown away that we just were able to draft Travis Hunter. Anybody with me on that? Ladies and gentlemen, we just drafted Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. There's no way we're that lucky. There's no way we're that lucky. So New England wants to trade. Oh, wow. You guys watching this, right? New England wants to trade 1 pick and give us 77 for our 108th pick. So that's giving us a 3rd for their 4th. Just going back 1. What is there? Luther Burden. Yeah. Yes, Ski Hammer. That's a dream come true. There's no way that happens. There's no way that happens. But I'm intrigued by this trade because that means there's somebody that they are highly looking at number 37. Like, they're afraid we're going to pick who they want. Right? Why would they want to trade 1 spot? What are they doing? I mean, what have the Patriots already done? Are they going for Luther Burden? Are they going for Tyleek? No. What are they going for? What are they looking for? I'm personally right now, there's no question. It's impossible for me to not pick Omari and Hampton here. My guy Travion Henderson is there too, but yeah. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Again, there's no way I'm getting away from this. See, I'm nervous. I kind of want to take this trade. I want to take this trade, guys. What do y'all think? Or did they? Oh, trade offer. Here we go. I want to take this trade, but my fear is that, you know what? If they pick my guy, I'm accepting this trade, guys. We'll find out what happens, but just to go 1 pick lower, And I'm just curious. I'm accepting this. How would I not accept this? I'm accepting that. I agree. I think you're right. I don't know what happened, but we're going to look right now. We get another trade. I'm pretty sure I'm not going for it if my guy is still there. Wow. Hey, you know what? Bro, I can't wait to talk to Spence on this one. Wow, the Patriots picked up Isaiah Bond. Hook 'em. I know he'll be happy about that. And that's very interesting. Over Burden, they jumped a lot of wide receivers, man. They jumped a lot of wide receivers, bro. But we got lucky. We ain't doing nothing but doing what we supposed to do right there. Yeah, we do what we supposed to do right there, ladies and gentlemen. You're not getting me to play around right there. You're not getting me to play around right there. I'm getting my running back. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my running back. Right now, I don't think anybody's messing with my draft. This is the impossible draft. It's impossible, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way. So we're getting nope. I'm rejecting. Not even going to entertain it. All right, so it's on us, ladies and gentlemen, with the 68th pick. Wow, where's my boy Raymond at, bro? Scotty, your boy is right there in front of my face. For the third round, it's not a bad pick. Wow, you got Caleb Johnson. Wow. You got the kid from UCLA, the edge, Swinson. This is going to be tough. I am curious though. These are the other quarterbacks. We are going to have to get a quarterback. We're going to have to get a quarterback. We're going to have to get a quarterback in third round. Second pick, third round. What do y'all think? What's going on here? Defense. I'm not happy with that. Wow. This is so tough. I mean, do y'all see these running backs that are available? Caleb Johnson, the edge guys. We're right back at 77. You got Betch there. We don't need it. Well, we need a center, but Boston College. Oh, man, this is a tough one for Turf. This is a tough one for Turf right here. Yeah, it's way too soon. It's way too soon. We are at 68. I'm really tempted to take this kid. Man, I absolutely can pass on Milrow. Hey, Gio, I'm sorry. I absolutely can pass on Milrow. I absolutely can. Yep. Yeah, I can. Let me look. We could use another tackle. Yeah. You know what? We don't care about him struggling on pass. With the 68th pick, I am more confident with this. Hook him. Had to do it. Nah, I can't do it. Pick 77? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm rejecting that trade. Absolutely not. All right, look at that. Jalen Milroe is still there, ladies and gentlemen. He's still there. He's still there at number 77. This is telling y'all a lot right here. This is telling y'all a lot right here. I can't do it. I still can't get him. I can't get him with the second. I can't do it. I I can't do it. I can't do it. I we need a threat. We need a threat. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Offense. Yeah, we're in trouble. I wish we could trade down. I wish we could trade down. I wish we could trade down, but we're stuck. We're stuck. Yep. Yeah, we are stuck. I don't know, man. This is so hard. This is so hard. This is really hard, guys. Yeah. This is a tough pick. Nobody has any. I can't pick Milroe. I can't pick Milroe. I can't do it. I feel like I'm obligated to. I feel like it's a no-brainer to get him there. But I don't know. We got a linebacker need. Man, I'm going over time, man. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more picks. Yeah, I was thinking the wide receiver from Stanford as well. I was keeping that quiet because we do need an offensive weapon. And he's nice. He's got size to him. Yeah. Right. I agree, Anthony. I agree. And this is why I'm also looking at. Yeah, I mean, at this point, that's the best bang for our buck right now. Yeah, because we don't need any more small wide receivers at all. Savion Williams is just too early to pick him. It's just way too early to pick him. He'll be there, which leads me to believe this is why. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's another one. But he's a center. We don't need an offensive center. We could use an offensive tackle. It wouldn't be a popular pick. It would not be a popular pick. It would not. And with that being said, I'm picking him. Yep. We're gonna get through this. We are gonna get through this, ladies and gentlemen. I just got a future offensive tackle. Yep. I know most of you aren't gonna agree with me. It's okay. We're gonna see how it goes. What? It is going. It is going. It is going. Yeah, I just couldn't pick him that early. I think he'll still be there. curious as to what this is. Oh, no. Where are we at? I appreciate it. Anthony. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. That's exactly what I was thinking. 100%. And it was the best value pick right there. Anybody with the first name Ozzy, you gotta love it. Well, looky here. Looky here. I like Chase Lund. I like Chase. Yeah. You know, mind you, we still need a linebacker. We still need a wide receiver for sure. We could use another edge guy. I won't lie. Let's see where we at with wide receivers. Yeah, I knew it too. I really wanted Savion, but you know, you take the risk. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to get for a wide receiver. I just got to be honest with everybody. I don't, Jimmy Horn, he's small, right? I think Jimmy Horn is small, but if he's not, I think it's Wester might be the bigger of the guys. Dang, they don't have their heights and weights up here. Shelton, there's one of those guys from Colorado that I do like, but again, that's way too, yeah. Defense, what do we got at corner? We got the corner from Nebraska, I know. This is a tough pick, ladies and gentlemen. Linebacker. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. I don't think we even need a safety. I mean, we could go with another defensive tackle. I could definitely see getting another defensive tackle. It never hurts to get defensive tackles. You can never go wrong with. You got Dylan Sampson at 136. Oh wait. Oh, you got the kid Garrett Dillinger. I like this kid. I like this kid. I don't think that's a bad pickup right there at that point. We also got this kid, Tesla. Yes! Right here. This is it right here. He's a big guy. I like this. I like this at the 143 pick. I like it. I like it, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. I don't know what to tell you. Yep. All right, we are almost done. We got 2 more picks to go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more picks to go. This is fire. Let's see where we at with it. 2 more picks to go. I'm still looking for a linebacker. I could still use another offensive lineman. I could definitely go for Marcus Tate. Yep. I could go for him for sure. Look at all these running backs. Jada Blue still there, man. Wow. Taj Brooks still there. God Oh man. Oh my God. This is crazy. Let's look at the defense. Yeah, linebackers. Cody Lindenberg. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I gotta let y'all know something. I watched this kid play. I like this kid. I like Cody Lindenberg. I know I'm gonna be considered being biased, right? I get it. I'm gonna be considered biased, 100%. But I think that's what we're gonna go with here. Ladies and gentlemen. We have defensive tackle. We need a linebacker. I think this kid might be something. Call me crazy, Joe. I'm picking Cody Lindenberg. We got a linebacker coming through. This is gonna be interesting. I believe this kid was. There. I believe he may have. I'm thinking. What am I trying to say? He may have been in the runnings with Chip at some point. I'm not sure, but why is this thing not going? Resume draft. Go. Yeah, draft should be going. Go, go, go. We got one more pick left. And this will be the show. And it is up to us. Let's see. Rourke is there. He's there. Can you guys believe this? I just want to see the running backs. Bro, you got Trevor Etienne still there. You got Khalil Mullins still there. This is crazy. The running back from Run Arizona, he looked good in the senior game. You got Quinn Cook. Bro, you still got running backs. You still got a plethora of running backs. Only because I think it makes sense. Let me look. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Let me look. Let me think about this. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Let me take a peek. Ooh, 6'5", 4-year starter. Very good athlete, light on his feet. It's done. It's done, ladies and gentlemen. I got more picks. I didn't know I had more picks. We still got 2 more picks left. Oh, I am balling. Oh, Turf is balling. I am balling. It's Caden Prather kid. Yes, another big guy. Big running wide receiver, if you will. Wow, you still got Khalil Mullins there. This is wild. This is so wild to me. Antoine Wells, he's a small guy, I bet. I bet he's a small guy. We still got 2 more positions left, so we already got how many defensive tackles? We got 1 D tackle. That's actually a great spot for Peebles. If it's who I think, nope, he's too small. There's no way he's getting converted. Ty Hamilton, though, another guy, is getting converted. Too small to play D tackle. Tight ends. I don't want no tight end. Luke Lakey is still there. Wow. Wow. That's pretty impressive that he's still there. He would be a good value add too, but I don't know, man. I already got tackle and guard for offense. We only got one wide receiver. This kid's pretty big. Keaton Prather. I recall hearing his name a few times. I'm also drawn to Khalil Mullins, man. I'm drawn. If we didn't already get Omarion Hampton, I might go for him, but it's kind of the same kid. I bet we still could get a quarterback. You can still pick up Rourke. You can still pick him up. Wow, Cam Miller. I knew he wasn't going. I don't think he's getting drafted. Touchdown Tommy. He's definitely not getting drafted, but he's going to get a shot to play somewhere. Man. This is so rough, man. I'm already 15 minutes and I still got one more pick after this. This is tough. This is tough. I like this Caden Prather. Dawkins, it's too small. Too small. How about Dotson? He's this kid right here, Khalil Mullins. He's a. What are we at defensively? Let me see. Yeah. Kobe King, linebacker, average tackler, missed at 12. 30 times in coverage, giving up 27 receptions was not much more effective. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. We are not looking for that. I have to go with my gut here. I have to go with my gut. I like what you're saying there. Because if they do move Mayer, we don't have another tight end. You're absolutely right. Who are our tight ends? I think this is a good call. Great call, Anthony. Great call. Great call. Great call. See how quickly I pivoted right there? Just needed to give it some more thought. And last but not least, with our last pick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, what are we going to do here? Our turf is all stuffed up. I don't know what we do here. This kid is too small, right? Oh, I don't know. We said we needed a quarterback, man. He's there. He's there. He's there. I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, this kid right here is somebody I was thinking about. I was thinking about this. He's the best edge guy left. He's the best edge guy left. I'm going with him. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the draft is officially over. Draft is officially over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Interesting draft. I don't think I did that bad. In fact, it's a pipe dream. No way we get Travis Hunter with our first round pick. That's just not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We all know this right here is just not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. But shout out to Turf. This would be outstanding. If we were to get that, not going to happen, though. Like I said, not going to happen. We get it. But I like it. So, all righty. Where am I at with the controls? No longer sharing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to do it for your show tonight. Anthony Zirkle, you were my guy. You were the number one chat live that mattered today, man. You really got me through the show. I can't appreciate you enough. Honestly, I'm stuffed up, as you can hear, but great draft. Any other needs can be filled after teams make roster cuts, and we could fill solid veteran depth pieces. I agree. I'm very happy with my choices. 100%. We shall see. I'm gonna put it in my chat group with the Raider Syndicate, so they can tear it apart as they always do, and we'll see how it turns out, because I am curious to see what my brothers think. But until then, man, this went over 20 minutes longer, so hey, hopefully y'all appreciated this. I will be getting back to business as usual with everything now that I'm home on the weekends. So be on the lookout. You already know Spencer and I will be back at it on Thursday. My bad. On Thursday, we will be back at it. So be on the lookout for us there as well. And Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Turf is out. Peace.
Let's go, baby. We all the way on the fourth row, baby. You look good in that silver and black. Talk about the game, so I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game. So.